Hey, what's good, peoples? Man, before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the NotYamanz Who's Man series. I am your host, Reckless. John's on vacation. With me today, we got the homie Angel, just recruited to the crew. What's going on with you, brother?
What's up, Angel, the Four Pillars boss? We got some great things coming, sir. Fresh off of an album review, so right now.
That shit was lit, brother. You know what I'm saying? But today is not about us. Today is about a very special guest we got today. Nice R&B singer. Actually, you introduce yourself, man.
What up, everybody? It's your girl, Harmony. I am excited to be here. You know, I'm freaking thrilled to be a part of, doing this music, working on this music, and I'm ready to really, put myself out there and, get this ball rolling.
Yeah, most definitely. So, I want to start off with, the beginning. Tell us about how you got into music and, what kind of, art singer would you classify yourself as?
I would classify myself as an R&B singer. I think for a little bit I kind of strayed away from that and would, work on my rapping or freestyling, stuff like that, which I genuinely love doing. But it hits different when I sing. I feel so much more emotion that flows out of me when I sing. It's a different kind of feeling. But I've been singing forever, since.
How old were you when you first started?
That I can remember, I was 5, but I know that every year for Christmas, my mom would always get me a karaoke machine, and every year I would have pictures of me singing in my karaoke machine. Give me just 1 second.
Okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties. Well, not really technical, it's just background shit.
Yeah, that was my son.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
No, it's funny because even with him, he's 6 years old, and seeing him just be hyped up to sing with me or sing around me, it brings me back to when I was younger. You know what I mean? All that feelings, all those pure, innocent feelings just coming out, and just I don't know. I just always felt it in me. I felt like for a little bit, I kind of stepped back. You know what I mean? Life has a way of freaking getting a hold of you, and sometimes you just feel like you're sinking. So I wasn't really working on my music as much, and I felt honestly even more depressed. But when I came back and I started really releasing shit, it does something to you.
Yeah, most definitely. And when did you start releasing stuff?
Honestly, right now, I'm still working on really putting my stuff out there. Everything that I have so far, I recorded and put on social media, but I haven't really put anything down yet that I'm putting out as of right now. I'm working on it. There's definitely some stuff working in the works, but nothing that I have put out yet. Yeah.
All right, we'll look forward to that, when it comes in due time. How did you decide on your stage name? Harmony, that's an interesting name.
That name actually just came to me for the longest time I would go by my Larissa, but as far as a stage name, I felt like that wasn't really something that I wanted to present myself with. So it took me a long time to finally come up with that name. And honestly, my niece had a big impact on me getting that name. She would always tell me how beautiful my voice sounds. She's so sweet. She would always tell me how beautiful my voice sounded and how it sounded like Harmony. So I was I kind of like that. So when I had to perform for the first time, they're like, yo, what's your stage name? I kind of scrambled around. I was like, Harmony, and I stuck with it. Yeah.
Oh, it kind of just comes to you sometimes, certain names. You don't really plan on it. It just at the right time it's supposed to come.
Yeah, if you sit there and you try to think about a name for yourself, oh my God, I can't even remember all the crazy names. I think I had Little Ma at once. Little Mama.
Oh my God. Mama, lost popping.
You feel me? I got all of them in the back. Which one you want?
Oh, that's cute.
Look at Angel. He's so done with me.
And we just started the interview, dog. It's 4 minutes in.
How'd you come up with Reckless? Out of curiosity.
How did I meet up with Reckless?
Reckless. How did you come up with your name, sir?
With my name was a really big. It was a really big process, bro. Because like she said, it's hard to pick a name when you're trying to figure it out. I was literally trying to figure it out with my cousin, over the phone. I had so many fucking ideas that I look back and I cringe, but there's shit that I was trying to come up with. Like, I was trying to copy like Boondocks, like rapper names on there and shit, like Gangsta Licious, Magnificent, and all that. Let me try to make those work. And my cousin's like, "Fuck no, you're not gonna make those work, and I don't want you to try to make those work." So
that's how I felt. Like, little my shit, I don't know.
Yeah, you're a teenage. I was a teenager, man, trying to figure out my name. I was 17 years old, like, oh, this, and that, and no, I needed
back
that
in the
guy.
MySpace days. You remember them?
Dude, my name, man, the whole time, Thug Life, all day on that shit. And that's what it was, man. But we all live and learn. We get older. We figure out we were gonna fuck up, and we didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, y'all better than me. I just.
How'd you come with yours, sir?
Mr. Angel 4 Pillar.
Unfortunately, I was born with this name. So, when I first started rapping, bro, I went through so many different fucking names, and a lot of them stuck. You see how many AKAs I got? Ace the Ghost was the main one. Ace is always my nickname, so I started going with that, and then I got tired of constantly trying to find something to better myself. I was like, yo, I'm always going to be me, so let's just be who you are. So just Angel.
That's what's up.
Angel 4 Pillar.
Angel 4 Pillar. That's his group, though. Because I made that mistake on our first interview where I called you.
Yes. I remember that.
Anything that was say otherwise, like Angel 4 Pillars everywhere. That's his name. Angel 4 Pillars. I fuck with it. I wouldn't personally choose it, but
yeah, I get that.
No, because that's because my name ain't Angel. So, but what have you guys meet? So that's what I want to know. How'd y'all link up?
You want to go first?
Who wants to tell the story?
Go.
Okay, so from my point of view, the homie Melody had a show.
Yeah, shout out to Melody.
That I was supposed to go to, but I forgot what happened. I think I had another show. No, me and 1AM had a show the same day, and I was going to try to make it right after, but it didn't work out. And I'm watching the show, and then I see Mel with Harmony. And I saw them with one other person. Well, okay, cool. They friends, they kicking in and shit. And Mel was telling me about the show and pointing out Harmony was an artist. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool. So I click on her page, and I saw, I want to say it was footage of her performing, like she was doing a hook for somebody.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And I said, yo, that is a disservice to what her voice is doing right now. So I reached out. I was like, yo, you're dope, bro. Like, you're fucking fire. And Mel's been telling me about Harmony for a while, and I just don't let her register. People putting their friends on don't really matter to me. And she was right. I heard her voice and thought it was crazy. So, yo, if you need help with anything navigating the business, because you should not be on that fucking stage right now doing that, hit me up. And then we started chopping it up, and I asked her to send me any songs that she was working on so I can just get my opinion, and she sent me one fire fucking record that was so fire. I ended up penning a verse. I think it took me like 2 days. Yep. Greg, you know how I write, bro. I don't write nothing down. Yeah, I actually wrote down this verse. It was crazy. And she fucked with it. And she said something like, yo, I've been having this song for years, and rapper after rapper, I couldn't find the connection. And that was the one. So we met for the first time in person at Melody's next show. And we just started chopping up, and the vibe was so fucking dope. I was like, yo, we're doing this. So many plans for you. And luckily, she found my talent good enough, and she trusted me with helping her guide her way through this fucking nasty-ass business. So,
yeah, I remember that.
Oh, and then we performed the record for the first time. No, because you was on some bullshit. She had me perform the record with her 2 days after it was done being written.
Hey, I did that to Melody too. She wasn't complaining.
Yeah, I performed songs that weren't even out yet. You feel
me? That's like,
bro,
it's just a song.
2 days after it was written. I don't do love records.
Oh man, you got to. That's money.
I need time.
That's money.
I need time. Oh, I might after this verse. I might. I mean,
expand your, your musical palette and your talents.
Yeah.
So go ahead, huh?
But no, yeah, when I remember that, yeah, he definitely reached out. He hit me up. He sent me some stuff that he was on, and when I heard it, it was honestly for me it was nothing like I really heard before. Like I have had a lot of artists try to reach out to me and work with me, and it's not like I don't like their work or I'm not. It's just not something that I feel like we would be able to really collab on. So when I heard his, it just felt like finally, you know what I mean? Like finally, like someone I can actually make a song with and it do something for people. Because I think that's the ultimate goal for us as writers, right? We're either trying to, stand for a cause or trying to make people aware or trying to make some kind of change or just move people in some type of way or just escape from ourselves in general. You know what I mean? Like music has that impact and it could be hard to find someone else to work with, not only with just their music, but their personality, just like there's a lot of factors that come to it. So when we messaged each other and I seen his music and then I finally met him in person and we like collabed like no problem at all. It was like fucking no brainer to me to like work with him and make music, so that's where we're at now. And I'm so stoked about it. I'm like super excited. So excited.
Yeah, it's good to hear, man. It's good to find the people that really help you, like, make something happen. Because there's a lot of people who will waste your time. They will do some, you'll go to their studio, record something, you'll never hear it again. You'll never hear anywhere else in the world. And you're just like, fuck, what did I waste my time on? Like just shit like that. It's good to find people like that. And it's cool you found Angel, which is one of the dopest people to do that with. So, I'm saying, his pen is crazy. So that's what's up. So what were your influences coming up in your singing journey?
In my singing journey, my influences.
That was the question.
Selena, Mariah Carey. I think when I first started...
I had to do it.
I am the biggest fan. Like, I really am. And just seeing her perform growing up, I just always remember being like, I want to be like her. Like, I want to do that, man. I see that strength with her and the strength she's using with her voice, and I want to be a part of that. I want to grow into that, and I'm glad that like I'm finally now like making my way like into that. You know what I mean? Like just even if it's wherever it goes, I owe myself that much to go dive head first into this and really give myself back what I've always dreamed of. So definitely Selena's my go-to.
That's supposed as Latinos, so we love Selena. We worship her.
Right? Anything for Selena.
We worship her. You feel me? Like we really do.
Anything for Selena's.
Anything for Selena's.
Angel, you can't relate.
Nah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. What resonates most with me is gangster shit. Y'all know how I am. I'm Gunball King.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that she went out the way she went out, but at the same time, that is a gangster way to go out, bro. Like that's crazy that fucking happened. Being
shot by your best friend and getting bit over the out.
I could not imagine. Yeah,
actually more tragic than gangster.
Well, when I say gangster, it's just a regular hood story, bro. Like with Selena, and I only know Selena from the movie. Like I don't be in the Latin culture like that. Which sucks because my mom's just full Puerto Rican. Like I should be in the Latin culture. But I'm not. I'm not well versed. Yeah. But even watching the movie and watching something that actually makes you inspired without hearing that person's music, that's dope to me. And it's relatable to me because I had friends go out that same way. I had friends on the upcome, like fucking RIP Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles is one of my biggest influence. And see what happened to him? Like, it's just weird to me how music is the international language of everything. Music is what emotions sound like. So just that one piece that connects everybody that I have no business connecting to, I respect it, man.
No, music is incredible like that, bro. Like, even scientifically, it's been discovered, like when they go in the space, the deep space, everything is actually wave, and it's actually when they put those waves when they analyze them, they're music notes. It's all music out there. The whole entire universe is built up on music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so powerful and it's so dope that, artists like us can get involved and have our own, space, and we can manipulate that for our own self or for other people.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, music gave me my sanity back. I felt like I was just losing it at one point. And with music, it was just like a huge outlet, escape. You name it, you name it. You can feel it. You can, whatever, you can find yourself again, I feel like, for the most part.
I agree. I think also people at home will agree as well. So you perform, right? Many shows now that you've gotten into the music now. So like I've heard many horror stories of stuff that happens to artists when they're about to perform or during their performance. Has anything happened to you that you would like to share? Or you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the chorus part that Angel was talking about me performing, that was the first time like I really performed in a long time. Like I used to perform all the time as a kid, and I had all the confidence in the world, and somewhere along the line life kind of like stripped that from me just a little bit. So when I performed again for the first time, I felt like Eminem, man. I was about to go to the toilet, start yakking. I felt like I was like, I felt nauseous. I really felt like nervous, you know, and I had to talk to myself and really mellow myself out. Like, you got this. You've been doing this forever. Who cares if nobody out there likes your music? You're going to go out there and make sure that they hear you anyways. So that's the mentality I went up there with. And, you know, thankfully, it worked for me. You know, I was able to get through it and figure it out.
That's what's up. What about you, Angel? Like, has anything ever happened to you where you're performing and then you like, you know, casualty stroke?
Oh, bro. You want to hear one about a battle, or do you want to hear one about an actual music show?
Give me both, bro. We need these stories.
The fucking I had a battle, bro, that I was destined to win. 6 months to write for. My pen go crazy at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this. The first and only time it ever happened to me in a battle, I fucking choked, bro. Top of the second, I was going into this fucking crazy Beyonce Notorious B.I.G. scheme, and it sounds wild, but I'll tell you off camera like how to make it work because I want to use it later. I fucking choked, bro, and I was winning this battle at this point. And freestyle game too, but I was so fucked up by the choke that my freestyles came off, and it was just dead silence, fucking crickets through the whole jump. I'm not gonna say the league, but I was never invited back after that. I was on a fucking 4-0 run, killing the shit. But the fucking choke.
That's like the big no in the fucking rap in the battle rap.
For real, dude, that's like I think that's everybody's biggest fear, right? Going up there and like nothing coming out. Are you stumbling on your words? Are you forgetting a verse? You know what I mean? Like it's just.
I don't usually trip off that because when it comes to music being on that stage, if I fuck up a bar, I can freestyle the rest because I got that beat. I'm writing that shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But in that battle, it's no beat.
Yeah.
So if you choke, I'm sitting there mad awkward, like Ricky Bobby, not knowing what to do with my hands. Like it was crazy, bro. Damn, I was a kid. I was about 16 years old when that shit happened. With the music one, I don't really have like a horror story when it comes to being on stage because I didn't start hitting the stage until I was already a urban legend as far as like people knowing that I got bars and I go crazy on these speeches. I think the worst thing that ever happened to me is my brother, who's a big fucking battle rapper and started making music and shit and popped off with music, was at one of my sets and was on stage and people was more focused on him and started calling for him during my fucking set. So I got so fed up that I just put the fucking mic down. Now I walked back out, picked it up, handed it to him, like, "Oh, you go ahead and do it, you dickhead."
Shit. We go, bro.
But my brother was a good dude, bro. Like the song he decided to do, because I always stay with mad instrumentals. The song he decided to do was a song that had me and him on it, so he can bring me back out and try to hide me. I was like, "Oh, fuck you, bro."
You should have went. I would have went. I'd be like, "Oh, they gonna learn today." The crowd going.
Oh no, we went, but we had physical hands and feet after the show.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But what would you say is your like style? Like, how would you describe your style?
How would I describe my style? I wear a lot of crop tops, headbands, sweats.
I meant musical style.
Are you serious?
Oh. I was like, I could drop the link.
What's your ideal date? This could be reality shit right now.
Okay, no, Angel, don't be looking at me like that, all right? You know,
I like the best. I should have left you keep going. Like, let's see where she goes.
I would have, dude. When I start rambling. I'll be like Sheen. Sometimes, you know, Marshalls.
Sometimes they're ripped, sometimes they're not. You know, depends on my mood.
No, but as far as like my music, I do feel like I write like slower type of music. And honestly, it all depends. I'm still kind of I'm playing with different things, and I feel like I'm still kind of trying to find myself. I mostly feel like my style of music comes from either talking about life, love, compassion, somewhere along those lines. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that gives you guys more of an idea of what my style is.
Okay. You're still trying to figure yourself out, predominantly, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to, like, see what works, see what, what sounds good to you and shit. We all have that process when we first get started. Is this similar with you, Angel? Like, or do you have your style down? Like, what I'm saying, you can describe it.
Dude, when I saw my first deal when I was a kid, when I was 13, they tried to hype me up as being their version of Bow Wow, bro. Like, oh man, I was on every like poppy type joint. Like, it was weird because I've always been the same way. I've always been Red Reggie, if you know what I mean. Like, ain't no fucking reason I should be on these happy-go-lucky records. I shouldn't be trying to make a club song. And it took me a minute to get out that bag, and that's got into this weird forced trying to be weird bag with one of my last groups. It was ugly. It was hideous. But what we have noticed from the reception was that people kept saying, yo, fuck what he's talking about. Or, yeah, fuck what he's talking about. How he's talking about it, that's it. The punches, the fucking dubs. I've always been a punchline dude. So I said, fuck it, I'm leaning into it. And then we had that resurgence of like Lloyd Banks and Griselda and shit. Like, yo, there's a lane for me. Like, I don't have to switch my shit up and start doing these club records. I don't have to start doing these fucking crazy commercial Johns. I have a lane now. So it's nothing but gun bars and cocaine from here on out.
That's what's up, man. That's what we love to hear too. With Harmony, like, what kind of music will you hope to really like do, like, predominantly? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's ever a lot. Like, what would you like to make more like, R&B records, like love tracks, or would you like to do more ballad type of stuff? Like, what do you think is the bag you have right now, and what's the bag you want to eventually get into?
R&B, yeah, definitely R&B. That's something I feel like I'm the strongest in. I love, playing around and trying to work with other stuff and like freestyling, rapping, whatever, opera occasion. No, I'm just kidding. But my goal is R&B. And I actually had someone recently reach out to me and even tell me like, here, I've been listening to your beats. I've been following you for a minute. I work on R&B instrumentals. You seem like an R&B singer, And I'm like, I do kind of seem like an R&B singer, don't I? I think ultimately my goal is R&B. Yeah, R&B. That'd be a dream come true.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, with singing, like, what's a artist that you think you sound more like if you can compare yourself to an established artist? And Angel, what artist would you compare it to? You know what I'm saying? Like, sound wise or whatever wise. You feel me? Who wants to go first?
I went first last time.
Yeah, I could go first.
Yeah, right.
No, some people have considered my voice sounding like Guapale. I don't know if you've heard Closer to My Dreams. And I personally, I don't see that. I feel like if I were to like describe my voice, it'd be more like a Leah Ashanti mix. You know what I mean? That kind of mix.
Like together. A more soft-spoken, like.
Yeah, it's more soft to me. But that's my opinion. I don't know. Angel, you look like you're feeling different. Go ahead.
All right, what's the Angel?
There's nothing soft-spoken about you.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh man.
And this is what really drove me to wanting to work with you, bro. Like, it's more of, well, let me preface this by saying, as much as I love being a rapper and I love rap, R&B is my favorite genre of music. All my rap knowledge is overshadowed by my R&B knowledge. I fucking pride myself on knowing R&B like that and fucking loving it to death. If I could sing, I would be singing all the time and be annoying as shit. You to me is more of like a mid to late 90s R&B ballad singer. Like, your voice is strong, and when you sing, like at the show we did together, when you sing, your emotions come out every single time you sing. You feel it. That's what's missing. Unfortunately, we're in the era where it's the death of the ballad. There's no ballads like that no more. There's no fucking.
That's a damn shame.
Yo, I need this when I'm going through this type record. That's where you are. So yeah, I put you. That Aaliyah Ashanti mix is actually very interesting. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
They're honestly one of my favorites, so maybe you just want to be.
I mean, you have a bandana on your head, so you know.
Your head, girl, ain't no Aaliyah.
Are you that somebody?
And thinking about the records that we did so far, yeah, I can see Aaliyah Ashanti mix. That makes sense.
Yeah, but what would you think more like?
This is it's very unique though, bro. Like I can't really compare her to nobody right now because it's her own thing. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting. Okay. I'll send you the rough of a joint, and I'll let you you'll see what I'm talking about. It's weird, bro. Like it's very confusing.
Okay, I'll let that speak for itself when I get the chance. You feel me? Let's go back to my notes here. So what's your like 5-year goal with this music, or your main goal overall in music?
My main goal overall in music is to get every single one of my songs recorded and put out there for people to see. That is my main goal. That is what I want to do. I have been through my share in life, and I feel like the things that I have to say can really help people. Like, I'm not joking about this stuff. I really want to help people because I know what it's like to just feel like you have no one, you have nothing but music by your side. Literally, when you're being abused, neglected, cheated on, you're going through shit with your family, you just lost somebody, like, you know what I mean? All of that, like, you put that into music, you find a way to just kind of drift, And I feel like with my type of music that I'm trying to make, I want to give people that are hurting, honestly, because I hurt so much, and you can feel it in my music, like Angel was saying, that I want people to be able to understand that they're not alone, and, cry shit. When you're listening to my stuff and you're going through what you're going through, cry it all out. When you're done crying and giving yourself that time, breathe and come back and fight some more, and keep going. And I'm really hoping that in 5 years, I'll have all my music out there. That's all I really want, is to have my music recorded. I don't want nothing else but my music recorded, my music put out there, and for people to listen to it that need to listen to it or just want to listen to it. Feel good, you know what I mean? Like, that's my goal.
It's a very noble goal too. A lot of people try to do it for the wrong reason, to get rich, get a Grammy. Not that it's bad to get a Grammy, but try to make that your main goal. It's like, much rougher experience.
For the clout, man. People are really in it for the clout too. Like, I hear, it's just crazy to me sometimes. You're just heads all in the wrong place, if you ask me. But
no, I fully agree with you. People are doing this for the wrong reasons, doing all these crazy stuff just to get attention. It's not even like part of the music anymore. Music's secondary. Just try to get this bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's really annoying, bro. Labels won't even fuck with you if you don't have a certain amount of followers. Like, that's fucking wild to me.
Yeah.
It's changed so much, man. The game used to be just like, what can we market? What's good music? And now it's like, okay, what can we market, as an image instead of like what's, the sound anymore. It's fucked up. I
wish, man, sometimes we could just close our eyes. Just everyone, just close your eyes and listen. Mm-hmm. Just really listen. You know what I mean? See if you like it that much then.
That's right. Because there's good music everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And Angel, would you say so? Harmony is like the first artist signed to your label, or it's just like the newest one? And
first of all, we're not going to jump the gun just yet. Okay. Harmony is 4 pillars. We already had this conversation. Harmony is 4 pillars. She is not the first. There's 2 more in the stash that I am not revealing yet, but she is the first that I'm focused completely on, because the others is raw talent. The other 2 are 2 rappers. Mm-hmm. I need to sit down with them and put them through the boot camp. I can't just let them go out there with these bars. Because my motto is, I don't care if you make a better song than me, you're not going to out-rap me. So any rapper on my label, I need to have them be on that same level of confidence. They too busy focused on the music aspect of it, which is good. Do not get me wrong. And they're young. So it's good that they focus on that.
Yeah.
But I need them to make their pen to that level because my type of bars is very one-dimensional. But I do have the ability to do any type of record. I need them to have the ability to do any record. But with Harlem, she's the first female that I want to work with. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. It's something different. It's something different. She's ready now. Although she haven't put out a project, although you can see it. She has the star quality. And I don't, again, Rec, you know me. I don't care about if we blowing up or not.
Yeah.
That is not my concern. My concern is that whatever you're doing in your field, we are making that impact. And she has something that we can make an impact with as long as we guide her down the right path.
That's right. And you're doing a good job right now, bro. You know, you're getting her out there more, you're getting her recorded where she needs to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? Like, the subject matter she wants to record, that's important. Because a lot of people, when they try to, like, manage artists, they try to really manage the artists, like, micromanage them. Like, no, and you're going to do that kind of song? We're not doing that. We're doing this because this is selling right now. We're doing this. Like, it's insane. You know, you get, like,
selling right now.
Yeah, creative freedom is important for artists. That's how they make the best music. You know, you can't take over that.
Somebody gonna fuck with it. Yeah, somebody gonna fuck with it. It took a lot of people a long time to fuck with Nas like that. And I'm not saying like Nas at this level because Nas is God. He God tier.
Yeah.
But I use this reference a lot. Hov get the most streams out of the two. Nas got the better pen. Who would you rather be, longevity or right now? Harmony wants longevity. Harmony wants to have a long-lasting impact. She can care less if we put something out tomorrow or we put some shit out next year. As long as we do the best we can on that project,
yeah,
she good. She don't like no stepped on coke. She want that pure.
Yeah, man. Because the best music, like one thing I learned in music is that good music will self-promote itself. Like, if you make good music, it's gonna be, you know, spread out. Word of mouth is gonna spread that shit everywhere. You're gonna be able to have it. It's gonna get to the right ears, the right people at the right time. You know, whether it takes you 6 months to make it or 2 years to make a project. Like, when it comes out, that's gonna be out there. It's gonna be everywhere where it needs to go. You know, because you can like promote the shit out of something, and it's a piece of shit song or album. You know, word of mouth gonna kill that. They're like, no, what the fuck? I bought that shit. That shit's whack. Don't listen to that. And then all that money is wasted. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like shoved down your throat, like, you know, the mainstream does with their shit, you know. But other than that, you know, just make good music, you know, self-promote itself, take your time on it. Don't worry about like, oh, the fear of missing out. I'm not putting out shit this year. And, you know,
I mean, I've seen that, right, with different artists, you know, like even try to give me advice, like you should just drop anything. It's like, oh man, I'm not gonna just drop anything. When it's my time, it's gonna be my time. Like I'm a patient woman, but meanwhile, I'm putting in work, you know, so it's nothing I'm worried about. I'm not going to put out just anything. I'm going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to put out something good. I'm going to put out something that's going to be life changing.
But don't get too comfortable with that. Like we have a timeline of things that we got to hit. So yeah, we can take our time.
I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm on top of that. At the same time, I'm not going to just put out anything just because someone says so, you know what I mean? Like, oh, because I haven't seen it in a minute or whatever the case be, it's not going to be no garbage that I'm going to put out. I'm not going to just put out anything. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah. I mean, there's no excuse to put out garbage if you take your time on a project. You know, you're making it the best you can. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to come out dope. Unless you're just that.
I feel like that's the difference, right? Between certain people or artists or people that like put themselves as artists. They really just want like views or, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And they're not really taking into consideration what they're trying to promote or what they're trying to influence, whatever the case may be. So I feel like you put thought and heart into it, you're solid, whatever you put out.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of stuff to put out, you know, like you're going to put out different projects later on and you make more music. So is there anybody that you would like to work with that you haven't gotten a chance to work with yet? Like whether it be like in the mainstream or whether it be like, you know, on the underground or just anyone you have your eye on or always want to work with?
Yes. So for a while, actually, I've had my eye on 1AM, and I remember seeing her perform. She's amazing, man. I was blasting her music earlier, putting on my makeup. That strength that woman put out is honestly incredible. It is something else. And not only that, just who she is as a person, you know what I mean? Like, you can feel her vibe when she performs at events. You see the rawness in her and what she delivers to people, you know what I mean, within the community too. Like you can really feel that movement. At least I feel like a movement of everyone like rising, you know what I mean? Like don't try to hate on my shine. I'm rising, I'm coming up regardless what anyone feels. And I remember seeing her perform for the first time in Gilroy a couple years back, and I was just like, yo, she is dope. And this is when I was just like freestyling, you know what I mean? So I would always daydream and imagine like me performing with her and making something raw, you know what I mean? Because she's the type of artist I would want to work with. She's like the definition of like what I would want to work with. She's very powerful, very real, you know what I mean? Herself, very authentic. Like that's one of the artists I would definitely want to work with.
Yo, man, one day if you're watching this, you heard her, you know what I'm saying? Make that happen, you know, link up, we'll make a song together, you know what I'm saying? Let me know now.
Let me know now, girl.
Shit, is anyone in the
check your email right after we get off this.
Check your email after this, you know, keep watching this interview.
I got you.
What about you, Angel? Is anybody, I mean, I probably know the answer to this shit already, but is there anybody you want to work with, you know, whether in the underground or mainstream that you got your eye on?
Who, me?
Well, there's no one else here named Angel.
So let's start low. Let's start. What's obtainable right now?
I'll give you all let's say you got all the money in the world, all the connections. Just who would you like to work?
Honestly, bro, I want to do a 4 pillars compilation joint. Mm-hmm. Like I do with me, Harm, my other 2 people that I'm not naming right now. Mm-hmm. Me and 1AM just put an album out, so I'm fucking satisfied. Like,
yeah.
Well, we put an EP out. We got an album coming out sometime next year, so there's that. I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
We already did. It's live. We live.
Say what? We ain't heard nothing.
I don't care about this shit, bro. I don't care about this music shit, like this keeping shit a secret shit. I don't care if it spoils it. I'm not signed. I sign people. I got a record with John. I got a record with John, Lou, and 1AM. It's gonna be fucking fire. Mm-hmm. And of course, I want a record with Ransom and or RJ Payne. That's my go-to. Those
are the names I was waiting to hear.
Those are the goats. Those are the goats. I want to work with Method Man really fucking bad. I see him do shit with everybody. I want to do something with Meth.
He do shit with me? The hell?
Me and Harm. I want to do something with just Harmony. Past the one record that we got in the stash. I want to do like same with 1AM, like how we did 1AM shit, just a 5-song little piece up, a 5-pack. We've been sending beats back and forth too, so we got something if somebody would just send me the hook so I can write something.
Yeah, shots fired.
For real.
Rec, I forgot his name, Reckless, but you got a boy that I met at the San Jose show.
Oh, my boy Joseph Save?
Yes. Him. I want to do something with him. He's fucking nice.
Oh, he's insane, man. He's one of the dopest artists we've never heard of, bro. That fool is insane.
And we got equal respect for each other's pen, too, so I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
I just want to be my feature bag, bro. If I never put another album out, that's not true, because I want to put at least one more solo project, but if I never do an album past that, I don't care. I just want to do mad features.
Oh, yeah. You'll be good on features and shit, you know. You always come out like the best, you know.
Hell yeah. So effortlessly.
You know what I mean? But yeah. So,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. There's one more very important to me. Sabrina Claudio. I wanted to do a song with Sabrina Claudio. I have this weird thing in my head about getting Sabrina Claudio on a song with Pharrell on the beat and Tyler the Creator just doing a hook. That would be crazy. That's my dream collab.
Sing hook or rap hook from Tyler?
Sing hook.
Yeah, he does really sing. He does that like the deep voice singing shit. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Big fan of that. So, my favorite part of these interviews: give me your top 5 favorite artists of all time, or in your case, singers, because you're singing. I know you do rap a little bit, but
Yeah, no, singers. Okay, as you know,
a little bit. She far out.
Mariah Carey. No, it's okay. I can hit it back from the top. Okay, so Selena, Mariah Carey, Ashanti, Aaliyah, Whitney Houston. Those are my 5.
That's a great answer. Mhm. What about you, Angel? Do you have an updated list of your top fives?
Updated? Why you gotta?
I do. I do. No, because he actually talked about this a lot.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna go around. I'll go R&B since this is an R&B themed.
yeah, R&B. Top R&B.
Top 5 favorite R&B acts.
Mm.
And just like my rappers, there's a difference between an R&B artist and singers. Like there's for the artist side of it, Prince, Michael Jackson. I'm a diehard Prince fan, bro. Like it's ridiculous how much of a Prince fan I am. Same with Michael Jackson. I'm a diehard Michael Jackson fan. I don't give a fuck about nothing nobody got to say. Prince, Michael, Tank is the GOAT to me, and his pen is fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm a big Maya fan.
Maya,
I'm a big Maya fan, and Brandy.
Oh, that was my baby back in the day.
Have you ever?
And on the singer side, like half of them is dead. On the singer side, you got Brandy is arguably the best vocalist, period. And I'm not saying that Whitney ain't the GOAT, because Whitney, her vocal range is crazy. But when it comes to like actually stacking your vocals, harmonizing, doing anything you have to do with the talent that is your voice, Brandy is considered, they call her the voice in the industry. She is the vocal Bible. Cisco, same thing. Cisco, his vocal talents, as corny as he is, as a singer, he is God tier.
Yeah.
Elle Varner, again, her pen is crazy and her singing talents is out of this fucking world. Mm-hmm. I want to put Erykah Badu there only because her voice is unorthodox.
Yeah.
And she is to singing what Andre 3000 is to rapping. Like, we all see them as mythical creatures. Their styles are so fucking unique.
Especially they dress.
And it's always somehow in pocket and not in pocket at the same time.
Yeah.
And last, Michael Jackson's voice live is still one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. So
lucky. I never got the opportunity to do that. I wish I would.
That is awesome. Sheesh, me too.
Okay. Random question for Harmony I have. Because what I like when it comes to singing stuff, like when it comes to like that kind of music, the main music I always go back to is oldies. I love oldies. Mm-hmm. So I want to know like if oldies has played any part in your musical career or even just in your life. And then your favorite oldies.
I'd rather go blind by Etta James. I'd rather go blind. Oh, that used to be mine. Yes, I love I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James. That's one of my favorites. And Do Right Woman, Do Right Man is another one of my favorites. I feel like oldies definitely had a huge impact on my life. Every Sunday back when I was a kid, we used to barbecue and listen to oldies. And, you really feel... You know what I mean? So, yeah, without oldies, I feel like I wouldn't have as much soul as I do now with my music, So it definitely created an impact for me.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I see that, because I think, like, my own personal opinion, that artists who really embrace the oldies make better artists when people who just don't even revisit nothing. I'm just going to sing because I know how to say shit.
You have to.
They got to get them. Yeah, they got to hear the Mary Wells. They got to hear the James Browns. They got to hear the motherfucking...
You feel me? Or else you just don't know.
I'll agree. Better believe it. You know what I'm saying? So now I wanted to get to know what's coming next for you. What projects can you let us know is coming now? Let us know the scoop. What's next for you guys?
What's next for us, Angel?
So,
come on, manager.
Yeah. So we set up some things for the Four Pillars Princess. We got to make sure she's taken care of. We got to make sure she's doing what she does. She got a 3-pack coming out at the end of the year. It's we were going to try to push it and get it done, recorded and whatnot, and put out by summer. And thinking back on it, that's a horrible fucking decision, because this 3-pack is going to make you feel something. Mm-hmm. This is wintertime music. Mm-hmm. Besides that, she has 3 shows coming up. We talked about her doing the festival. I got the confirmation, so I'll talk to you about that afterwards. So she'll be on a festival a festival stage in February. So hopefully we can get these things out and circulating by then. Because
yes.
Besides that, she's working, bro. Like she's working. Every time I talk to her and check in on her, she's working on something. Ideally, we have a 5-pack coming. I want to say end of year, beginning of next year. So as long as people, send people the beat with the hook on it, so they can write their part. I mean,
here we go. I was on that. All right, I'm back.
Don't worry, don't trip.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
So we here at NotYamanz, we believe in having a balance. You have to have the good and the bad.
Yeah.
We give praise, we give flowers, but we also stir the pot. So we had your top 5 favorite singers. Who are your top 5 least favorite singers? That you feel that should not be here right now.
Let's make chaos happen.
Like that.
Because we gotta do some chaos for John's sake. Least
favorite R&B.
Overrated. However you want to word it to yourself to get it in. Yeah, R&B. I do want to hear your favorite rappers too, because you do rap and you do rap well.
That's true. You do rap a little. I keep forgetting that.
Dang. The only rapper I feel like I don't like on this planet.
No. Only the ones you don't like as singers. Who do you like as your top 5 favorite rappers?
Just rappers and worst singers, not rappers.
Favorite rappers, worst singers.
She almost fucked up.
I don't know. I can't even tell you because I mean everyone I listen to, right?
Everybody.
Like, and I like everybody. Everybody is so pretty. You know, I really.
Look at her being politically correct and safe. We don't do that over here.
I'm serious. I can't. I mean, I wish I will hold on to this question, Angel, and I will go look for some artists that I don't like just so that I can send it.
Shit, just turn on the radio. You find them.
Young Doug sounds terrible when he
But you know what I do? I think I listen to so much music that's already sent for me, like underground music or music that I already have. I don't listen to the damn radio, you know? So I think that's probably one of my problems.
Okay.
No. You're doing yourself a favor.
Yeah.
White Hill Cyrus, you're trash, bro. Cut it out. You can't sing.
It's easy as that. That's how easy it is.
All right, so give us your top 5 favorite rappers, since you are a part of the hip hop community as well. Local, famous, it doesn't matter.
Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony has always those two. Honestly, those two have always been my go-to. And local, I'm gonna have to do 1 a.m. Melody, Angel 4 Pillars. But yeah, honestly, Bone Thugs and Tupac, as far as like, you know what I'm saying? They have always been my honest.
That's funny because that is 5 people. That's wild.
Yeah, it's actually my favorite rapper ever, my favorite hip hop group ever. So that's
right. Yeah. That's what got me into
Bone.
But all of the motherfuckers, don't Bone Thugs. I've been to like more concerts of them than any other artist I've ever been in my life.
Even Wish.
Both of these are autographs. Both of these are autographed by Crazy Bone and fucking.
You're lying. Don't invite me over, man. I'm taking those.
Oh, you ain't coming over.
Don't invite me. You ain't coming over.
Or I'll hide these actually.
Even Wish, bro. Yo, y'all real fans, bro.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
They definitely
Shout out to
got
Rock
me
the
into
Bells.
it, so.
Yeah. So, any last thoughts you guys want to give out before we leave? Angel, you have any questions you want to ask her?
Besides the overarching question of where the hell is my fucking record so I can get to work. What? Okay, so you and I, we've known each other for a while. We've been working on things low key. You know what I mean, we got things coming out. What exactly is your goal when it comes to being a part of the 4 Pillars Collective? Like, I can't answer that for you. I know the answer. We've talked about this, but your idea with everything, your goal for music is so fucking dope. And whatever you say, I want to make that as one of the mottos, because you said something before that really fucked me up that I did not think about before.
I just want to be heard, and I'm hoping to like add value really to 4 Pillars. Like that's my biggest thing. I feel like I just want to add value. That's it. Just add value.
That simple fucking phrase, bro, is so monumental because everybody else that's doing something in music or doing something around us, at least, it's clear they don't care about value. They just want to add shit to their pockets. They'll use a collective, they'll use a manager, they'll use somebody just so they can get them to the next level. That's not her goal. Her goal just wants to add value to what we're putting out.
She wants to be part of the team, man. You know what I'm saying? Grow with it.
That's crazy to me that I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah, because you don't see that often in the industry, bro. People are literally trying to get what can benefit me from being with this group or with this artist, and that's not what
what can I do to benefit this group of artists? She gonna make it, bro. Like she out here.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. We're gonna help make that happen, especially with all this help she's getting, this interview. The manager, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. We gotta get her to that spot.
Oh, also, yo, plug your photography stuff too. Like,
yes, because you are a great photographer.
You take great pictures.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Harmony visuals. For sure.
Yes, plug all your stuff. Plug where can you find your photography page?
Harmony Visuals _ You'll be able to find that. I don't know if you guys want me to just like write it in the chat or
right in the chat.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely. I've always been into that too. You know, photography. So I'm glad I'm finally coming out. It's taken me a long time to come out and do all of this stuff. You know, it can be hard sometimes, but I feel like I've gotten all the tools I needed to really put myself out there as far as music, as far as photography. Even with my photography right now, I'm not charging. I want to meet people. I want to network. I want to make people happy, dude. Like, life is too ugly. There's too many ugly things out there. I want people to see the beauty in the world and come back from any pain or sorrow that they're feeling, you know? Anything that I can do to help, I just want to freaking help. Just want to be there.
Hey, we love that. We love that over here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have more of that too. All right. So with that being said, that's a wrap for the interview. I'd like to thank my guest Harmony for coming through, you know, being a part of this series.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you to Angel for, you know, being part of this interview and bringing her to us. So we have this interview going, you know what I'm saying? Help her out. And make sure y'all follow the page. Everything at NotYamanz. Follow Who's Manz on Instagram so you can see all the clips for this interview and plus other interviews in the past. And with that, we're out to the next one. Everybody. We out.
All right, yeah. Peace.